Hello, welcome to Tinge Ginge. Today I'm going to be cutting some eggs. It's very early, so I'm very tired, but this is probably my most anticipated clutch so far, if not ever, to be honest. I previously tried to hit this clutch before, and the female I paired to the male completely slugged out for me, and I didn't get any eggs from the pairing, which I was absolutely gutted about. I was just, yeah, it's one of them ones that makes you just want to give up, completely stop. But yeah, I'm finally cutting those eggs. We're on day 57, so I'm looking at the eggs. I can feel the babies on the inside. There's still a little bit of fluid, but they're sort of sunken enough. They're sort of dispersed in that water as well, so I know they're going to be sort of okay to cut. So we're going to be cutting that. So the pairing for this was just a straight clown that I bought probably about 3, maybe 4 years ago now. So I've had it quite a while, and she was paired to my Pastel Blackhead 100% het for Hypo. So all I want to hit is a blackhead. As long as I get one, I'm happy. I don't care if it's male or female. If I hit 2, that's even better. Hopefully I can get a couple, so I can have a good ratio of males and females to hold back. But yeah, all I want is one. That's all I'm asking for, is one blackhead. So then that's going to be my het clown that I can push forward and get into my blackhead clown project, which I really want to get into because I've got some really exciting stuff to put into that. As you can see, well, you can't really see, but I'm in my snake room. And the snake room is just being torn apart now, so all the racking is pretty much out. The fish tank that was up on the rack is now down here. The big rack over here is going to be going. All the snakes over here have gone. As you can see, it's a just complete mess, but all this racking here is being torn apart. So yeah, this room is being stripped now. Finally get it fully decorated, and then I can get my custom racks in here. So that's the idea of all that. But yeah, I do have work in like an hour and a bit, so I want to get straight into this egg cutting. I've been putting it off. I was going to cut yesterday and the eggs just didn't quite feel right, so I left it. I thought I'm going to give it another day, just see how they look, and then I'll go from there. So get straight into this egg cutting, see what we can get. So here's the clutch. It's not a big clutch, there's only 6 eggs in this one. She wasn't a big female that laid this clutch. So they are looking ready. I can see the tubs all condensed up, so it shows they're sort of dispersing that fluid, and I can feel, especially in this egg, I can feel the baby really well. So I think they're definitely going to be ready to cut. And yeah, I'm really nervous about this. This is probably my most anticipated clutch. For some people, it's not going to be anything special, but for me, it's going to help me big time in the long run. So I'm really hoping I can get some blackheads. Even if I hit 1, don't care if it's male or female, I just need 1 blackhead, that's all I need. So I'll quickly get all this out, and oh, where's my scissors? And yeah, we'll get these eggs opened. So here's the first egg. Oh god, I'm really scared. Just need 1 blackhead, that's all I need, just 1. If I get 2, I'll be really happy. So don't forget, the other combinations that I can get is just a pastel or just a normal. And looking at that, I don't know what that is. Is that just a normal? I think that's just a normal. It could be a pastel. Really weird though, it's white almost. I don't know what that is. It's going to be. It probably is just normal. It probably just needs to colour up a little bit, but the pattern on it's really wacky. It could maybe be a blackhead and the colour's just not coming, but I don't know if you can see it. It's literally, I'm looking at the camera screen. It's the same colour on the screen as it's there, so I don't really know what that is. It's quite interesting. Egg number 2. So I don't know if that is a blackhead, I don't think it is this, unless it's a pastel blackhead and it's just very bright, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm still new to the whole blackhead thing. I've only had 2 blackhead clutches, so I'm still kind of trying to learn my way through the blackhead and what it looks like. But that's a pastel. Oh yeah, I think that's pastel blackhead right there, which is fantastic. Oh my god. So looking at that, oh, if only I could see the head on the other one. So I definitely think this is a pastel blackhead, 100% it is. just because of the pattern on the side. I think I've talked about it, but I don't know if you can see it because of the glare. There's a nice bubble there as well. But you can see, I think I've mentioned that Blackhead tends to have quite a big ringer, not ringer, a ring around the aliens. I can't even talk. But I'll give you a close-up afterwards. But yeah, I definitely think that's a Pastel Blackhead, 100%. So third egg. Another thing you can't see of these is as I'm cutting them, I can see on the inside of the egg. I might be able to show it on this one, but I can see the veins are all sort of detached from the top of the eggs now. So it just shows that they are sort of getting ready to come out. I had a little panic and I thought that was a clown. Oh my god, I can't believe, is that a clown? What is that? I'm completely off camera. What is that? No. I'm so confused now. I don't know what that is. Is that... There's no way it's Het Clown. There's no way. What is that? I have no idea what this is. So that looks like a visual clown, and I don't know how that's possible. So I know with this female, the previous pairing I did last year was my banana Het Clown, because this is the female that gave me my visual banana clown, and she's not been paired with anything else. I think the year before that she was just paired to a straight clown. So unless it's retained sperm, I don't really know what that is. Or my Blackhead is somehow Het for clown, but I don't understand that pattern. That pattern is ridiculous. It's literally, I don't even know. It's literally just dots along the side and the odd sort of teardrop that drops down. Right, I don't really know what's going on here. Unless my Blackhead is Het Clown, which means everyone that's bought stuff from me that was from the Blackhead clutch has got possible Het Clown. The only thing I can think is this is retained sperm from last year, but then that still doesn't make sense because of looking at this, it almost looks like it's leopard. It's literally got no pattern apart from dots along the side. That's going to be super exciting to see. Well, we're only we're only 3 eggs open. This is the fourth egg. We've still got this one and 2 more eggs to go in a minute. All 3 of them eggs look completely different. One's a visual clown, one's what I think is a Pastel Blackhead, and the other thing I don't have a clue what that is. So this is definitely a first for me, because I normally know what I put to my snakes. I know everything about them. I know where they've come from, what could possibly be in them, and this is just completely thrown me. I'm scared to open the rest of the eggs now. I don't even know what could come out of these now. So it can't be. I think that's another clown. I don't know if you can just see the head there because glare, but it's another visual clown. That's definitely another clown, I think. So I'll know if I hit a banana in this, then I'll know some of this is retained sperm, but so far there's no bananas, and it's just clowns. And yeah, I will try and get you a close-up of this afterwards because it is really difficult to see, but in there, that's a clown head. So if I hit a Blackhead clown in the next 2 eggs, then I'll definitely know that my male is Het Clown, but if I don't, then I don't know where this is coming from, and the patterns on them are just so reduced. I don't understand why the patterns would be this reduced. Alright, let's get another egg open. I don't know if you can tell as well, but it is really early. I woke up early and I thought I was going to leave the eggs till later tonight to cut, but I just couldn't wait. Literally, and this is my most exciting clutch I think I've done so far, and now it's a bit of a headache for one, but again it is still really exciting. I've got 2 visual clowns somehow, so I'm literally scared to have a look. I literally don't even want to look inside. Oh no, why? So this one's completely upside down, which is always a pain, but I can see some pattern there. And the cat's decided to dig to China. So yeah, I think this is a Blackhead. I don't know if it's Pastel. It could be. I think it might just be a normal Blackhead. It's got a very white belly on it. But yeah, that's a Blackhead. So I definitely know the Blackhead's in there. I think I've got 2 Blackheads in total. I think I've got 2 clowns, and I've got one which I don't really have a clue what it is. Oh, this is a weird one. This is really, really weird. The thing is, the female is a clown, so I know everything is going to be 100% het clown. Obviously, the daddy is pos, is 100% het hypo, so everything's going to be pos het hypo as well. Yeah, I really don't know. I really haven't got a clue. So we've got the last egg now. This is, yeah, I really don't. I really do not know. I'm so confused. What's everyone thinking? What's it going to be? Oh my god, what is that? So, if you like clown, you'll know that is a clown back. And what? I need to take a breather. I can't even cope with this. That is ridiculously reduced, that back. There's like literally a thin stripe down the back and nothing else. What is going on? Look at that. See that back there? Oh my god. It's almost like Enchy. I haven't got a clue. Right, let me get these back in the box, and I'll see if I can get some close-ups for you to see. Right, so we'll start off with this one first. So this is what I think is a pastel Blackhead. You can see it's really dark. It's got them borders that I normally talk about. And yeah, I believe this one is a pastel Blackhead. I think. Maybe there's something else in there now. I don't know. This one, I'm not too sure about. I think this is just maybe like a Blackhead, looking at it. I don't want to pull these around too much, so I've had them out for quite a while now, and I want to get them in the incubator, but I can't see the head. But I think that may be a single gene Blackhead. I'm not sure. It's really, really bright on the alien heads and the dorsal line, so I'm not 100% sure this one, but yeah, it's definitely an interesting one. So this next one is the clown that the first clown we cut that I was completely shocked by. And yeah, it's really hard for me to get in there. Like I said, I don't want to pull them about too much, but it's just got random spots. You can see it's just a random spot there. It almost reminds me of a leopard, but there's no way there could be leopard in the pairing. This next one here, I can't remember what's in here now. I'm just blown away by the others. So this one here is upside down, but I think this one is a clown. Oh, I think it's the one we saw the head, wasn't it? So I think this one is also a clown. Then we had this one, which I think is another Blackhead. I don't think it's. I can't even get in there. I can't even control my hands. I'm shaking. So I think this one is just a normal Blackhead, and then we've got this crazy thing. You can kind of see part of the dorsal stripe there. And you can see it's almost Enchy, but look at the sides. At the sides, there's nothing there at all, and then it's just that thick band all the way down, and it is like that on both sides. So I really, really do not know what is going on with this clutch. I'm gonna get this back in incubator first. Let me just do that quick. So I'm back from work, and as you can imagine, I've been thinking about that clutch all day long. I've been racking my brains trying to get my head around it, and the footage that I think the footage that I've shot before, I don't think I'm making a lot of sense, to be honest. I was so confused by what was going on that I didn't really have time to sit there and think, and I was late for work because I was messing about with them. So yeah, it was a bit of a rush job this morning, but I've had time to think about it. I've thought about all the things that could have caused what did happen in that clutch. I also spoke to Marv over at MJ's Pythons. It's the first time I've actually spoken to him properly. We've messaged a few times stuff, but it's the first time I've actually spoken to him properly, and sort of I just wanted to speak to him just because he's got a lot of experience and he's sort of been through the ringer with it. And yeah, I just wanted to get a bit of advice from him really, and just sort of confirm what I sort of already thought. And yeah, it basically just made me feel a little bit better about it. And yeah, I do feel a little bit more confident about what I've got now. So I'll try and take you through like everything. So I'm going to try not to talk for too long, but there's quite a bit of information. So this clown female, I've had her since she was about 500 grams. I bought her from a guy up in Newcastle. I actually went and collected this snake myself. It was like a 13-14 hour round trip, which was a long drive. And at the time I'd actually been in Bournemouth for a party with my friend. So I was driving from Bournemouth all the way up to Newcastle. I was hanging out my arse, and yeah, it was a very miserable day. And I think I paid 550 quid for this girl as well. I don't know why I did it. I could have just got it delivered, but yeah, I basically went on a bit of a road trip. But anyway, got this girl. She was about 900 grams, I think, 500 grams, 900 grams. I can't remember now. Maybe she was 900 grams, I'm not sure. Basically, got this female, raised her up, and the first pairing I ever did with her was just a straight clown male, just run of the mill, completely normal. Bred that to her to try and get more clowns. Basically, I wanted to get a few more females in the collection, so bred them together. Managed to hit one female and two males. All three of them came out completely normal looking, nothing crazy about them whatsoever. Sold the two males, kept the female, and she's in my racks now. She's almost up to breeding weight, which is good, so she'll be put into rotation next year hopefully. I then gave her a year off, so just because I got the female clowns one, I didn't really have any other plans for her at that time, just because I didn't have any males really to use. So she had a year off. Then the year after that, I bred her to what I thought was just a straight banana het clown. Now I always thought there was something a little bit funny about this male. His colours were, let's just say, a little bit more rich than what a straight banana would be. And also the pattern he's got on him as well is a little bit different. He's not a straight banana, as you can see. But yeah, I just thought it was just a funky banana, and maybe it had a het clown influence, because we all know the hets can influence how a normal snake looks. So anyway, I bred that to this normal clown, and I got, if you watch that video before, you'll see I actually had really bad luck with that clutch. I ended up hitting two banana clowns. One of them didn't make it out of the egg, which was an absolute ball breaker. The other banana clown came out absolutely fine. I had a male clown which I sold off. I had another banana het clown, and then a normal het clown, which they all got sold. So banana clown came out looking completely normal, which is brilliant. He's still in my rack now, and he's going to be doing some work for me soon. So that was the pairing I did last year. Then obviously this year the pairing was my Pastel Blackhead het Hypo to this original clown female I got up in Newcastle. Like I said, all I wanted to hit was one blackhead, and I was going to be happy with that. Whether it's male or female, it didn't matter. I literally just needed to get one blackhead that carried the clown gene, and then that would sort me out for the future. So got 6 eggs. Thought brilliant. 6 eggs is great. I've got at least, I think it was to get a blackhead, it was like a 1 in 4 chance. I've got 6 eggs. Hopefully the odds are going to be that I hit one, maybe more. So as you saw in the video, I started cutting the eggs. And I'm trying to think back to what I think the first egg I cut open was a weird looking, it looks like a pastel in the egg. I've not had a look at the eggs yet, just because I want to leave them alone, but I think it's just a really nice pastel. It looks really dark, it's got some nice colour to it, so I think that's going to be just a straight pastel. And then I cut the second egg, and I think that is a pastel blackhead, which I'm over the moon with. That's going to be brilliant. And then I cut, I'm trying to think the order now. I think I then cut, I haven't looked at the footage, so I can't remember. Basically, I cut the third egg, and the third egg was a visual clown. And that's when my mind started racing. I started thinking, hang on, has my blackhead male got het clown in him as well? I'm thinking he was just sold to me as a Pastel Blackhead het Hypo. No mention of previous clown or post het clown, anything like that. So I started thinking, oh crap, maybe it's het clown. Brilliant, I could probably hit a blackhead clown. So I cut that first clown. It looked a little bit weird. It had like speckles on the side of it, and it looks a lot to me like leopard, just because it's got very reduced pattern on the side, but it's just got these speckles along the side. So I'm thinking, oh, that looks like it's got leopard. And I'm thinking, I don't think I've bred anything leopard. Anyway, put that one down, cut the next egg, and I believe that was another clown. Very reduced pattern on the sides, hardly any markings whatsoever. And I was thinking, right, okay, 2 clowns. I'm starting to think, crap, did I do a dual pairing? Did I put another male in that I can't remember? And I know for a fact I didn't. It was literally just, I knew what I wanted to hit, and I just stuck with that one male. So anyway, I think I cut the next egg, and I think that came out as a blackhead, which again, brilliant. To hit 2 blackheads in the clutch of 6 was fantastic odds. I'm really, really happy with that. And then I cut the last egg, and the last egg literally blew me away. It was a visual clown. Well, I think it's a visual clown, but I think it's an Enchy clown. And I know that because the sides of the snake are completely wiped out. There's no pattern, and there's just this thick dorsal pattern all the way down the back, and that just screams Enchy clown to me all day long. So I'm sat there and I'm thinking, right, I've got 3 visual clowns, I've got 2 visual blackheads, what I think blackheads, and I think I've got a pastel. And at the time I did not know what was going on, and it's only when I got to work, and literally, like I said, I've been thinking about it all day, I suddenly realised, right, what are previous pairings? So I thought back to it couldn't be anything to do with the original clown I paired years and years ago, just because that was just a normal clown, the babies all come out normal, so I don't think it was anything from that. And then I thought, okay, maybe it's the banana het clown. Maybe she's retained sperm from last year, and the reason I've got visual clowns is because he was a het clown. Now I'm thinking, so where did the Enchy looking clown come from, and where did the leopard looking clown? That's without the 3rd clown, which has very reduced pattern. So I'm thinking, right, okay, my banana het clown does look a little bit funky. Maybe he is Enchy, maybe he's a banana Enchy het clown. For all I know, it could be that, and if that is the case, then brilliant, that's even better for me. So yeah, that happened. Now I'm thinking, where did the leopard come from? If it is in fact a leopard clown, obviously I won't know until it comes out, but if it is, where has the leopard come from? I have no idea where that's come from. And then the other one's very reduced. I don't know if I don't think there's blade in the mix. Maybe that male banana Enchy, possible Enchy het clown has got blade in it, maybe? I really don't know. So after speaking to Marv, I think that is the case. I believe it's a dual side clutch. I believe it's from the blackhead that I bred this year and the retained sperm from last year. But then I was thinking, bloody hell, my odds, I've absolutely smashed the odds, because you think about it, I've got 6 eggs. 3 of them have been sired by the retained sperm, banana het clown, and 3 of them have been sired by my blackhead. So going on the blackhead side, you think, okay, 1 in 4 eggs should be a blackhead. I think I've got a possible 2 that are going to be blackheads. So I've absolutely smashed the odds on just them 3 eggs. So I went from 6 eggs to half, which is half in my odds when you think about it, and I've managed to hit 2 blackheads. Absolutely brilliant. And then I've looked at the clown side and I thought, oh, hang on, that was a het clown to a visual, retained sperm, and all 3 of them appear so far to be visual clowns. So I'm thinking, blimey, should swear there, blimey, that's brilliant odds. And then I've thought, hang on a minute, he's a banana and he's a male maker. So everything that comes out as banana will be a male. Everything that comes out as non-banana should be female. So I'm thinking, bloody hell, I've got 3 visual clowns. 1 could be Enchy, 1 could be leopard, 1's reduced from what I could see, so I don't know what that is, and they're all going to be female. And the more I thought about it, and the more I was speaking to Marv about it, the more and more excited I was getting. I'm thinking, bloody hell, this is like the best clutch ever that I could ever hope for. Not only have I got visual female clowns, I've also got my blackhead het clowns that I wanted. And I thought, I've just absolutely smashed it. Absolutely smashed it out of the park. It's best odds I've ever had. And after having a really season, I've sworn again, I need to stop swearing. After having a really bad season, this has completely blown it all out of the water and absolutely smashed it. I think I'm going to change my name to Golden Balls. I am Ginger, so I think I'm going to go to Golden Balls. No, I'm not. But yeah, so that's the background behind everything. I know I've been talking for a long time, but I wanted to try and get that whole story out, just so you sort of knew the whole background and everything behind it. So yeah, it's been a long two months waiting for these eggs. The last couple of days have been really long, And now until these guys decide to come out the egg, which should be sort of 2-3 days time, it's going to be the longest 2-3 days of my life. And all I want to do is I just want to keep going down there looking in the eggs. No, I'm just going to leave them alone, let them do their thing, come out when they're ready. And yeah, but yeah, it's crazy. I'm so happy with it. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm absolutely over the moon with it. I'm so happy with it. Hopefully they all come out, they all survive. And yeah, hopefully I can get a better look at them, see what they are. And yeah, if everything turns out okay and they are what I think they are, then I'm happy. This is my last clutch of the season as well, because I'm doing my room up. I sort of just stopped with the pairing. If any of the females do go, then they do, but because I've moved all the snakes out, they're all going to be in temporary like racking at the minute, then they're all going to go back into a brand new environment, things like that. So I just, there was a few more that I wanted to pair, but if I don't pair them now, it doesn't matter. It just means I can put even more size on them, and then I can just breed them in future down the line. And next season, if I hit what I've hit now, next season should be an absolute belter for me, especially if I can get some of my females up to size in time. Yeah, I'm going to be producing some really cool stuff. So yeah, long end to the video, I know, but I felt like I needed to give you that little bit of information just so you had the whole story. So definitely subscribe if you want to know what's going on with these. Follow me over on my Instagram. Don't search golden balls, it's not golden balls, it's still a tinge of ginge. But yeah, I'll be doing all my updates on there first before I release it on YouTube. So definitely go over there if you want to follow what's happening with this and see what comes up. So thank you for sticking around to the end if you have, really do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, I guess. Hopefully it's some really cool babies. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.